quickly want to go through with you guys what exactly you should focus on in the first few weeks or first few months until you get confident, and what exactly you need to do step by step. So step number one to start a business is think about it, why you want to start a business and why you are here. So what's your purpose? Just to use the products, or just to make a very very small income so your products become half price or maybe free, or you want to build a serious business, so you go, let's say, for at least for the 15 weeks plan, where in every single week you do 2 new registrations, and then in 15 weeks time you build a team about 200-300 people by just doing every week 2 new registration, and only 25% of the people, they duplicate you what you do. So in 15 weeks time you should be around 200-300 people in your team, and you should have an income around 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 US dollars. Now the question is, if whatever training or whatever you do with your sponsor counseling or weekly Zoom meetings, can you take notes all the time so you learn as quickly as possible? And then the weekly Zoom meetings is absolutely essential to build a business if you want to build a team, and also personal counseling. So it actually is, you are the one who has to call your sponsor and ask your sponsor questions and communicate with your sponsors regularly. So because the sponsor is calling you, a kind of, if I am start chasing you and calling you, it's kind of, I am becoming a position like I'm a bossy and I try to force you to do something what you don't want. So it's another kind of good relationship. If your sponsor is chasing you, if I am, for example, chasing you, is you have to be the one who making the first steps towards your sponsor, your coach. So you have to call and ask for help, or any question you have. You are the one who has to pick up the phone and call your sponsor. So when you start, this is what the things is important to think about. Beside the weekly Zoom meetings is also very crucial. This is personal experiences, that we were extremely lucky that we went to Barcelona for the convention, for the annual convention. Is every 6 months. So in every January we have a convention, and in every autumn in September in Las Vegas. So it's very crucial to any money you make in the beginning to reinvest back to the business. So go to the conventions, because these are the places where you make serious, very serious decisions. So the next things what is very important you to do is, do not speak to anyone, and don't start to tell the people about your new business or your new products, and don't post anything on Facebook neither. So don't show the products or ASEA logo or ASEA products on the Facebook, because if you post things on Facebook, and then if you drop the message later on, you make contact with people, and then if they find out from your Facebook account that what you do, they do their research, they go on Google, they find negative comments about ASEA or salted water or whatever negative comments they find, and you have no chance to speak with these people and give them correct information. So first step, please don't talk to nobody before you prepare yourself, and don't post anything on your Facebook. So keep it clear and just don't do anything yet until you properly prepared. Now the next step, what you need to do, step number 3, is go and watch the fast training program on www.amazingmoleculestraining.com. is by Alan Noble, is our upline actually. Sister's upline as well. So watch, and it's a 20 minutes training, and then Fast Start Training is the name. Watch it, and you find under it as a script, so you print out and read the script. And also on the top you see in the training session between welcome and resource little tab, you see a training which is product training. please watch 9 minutes about Asaya, how to use it, what to think, when you're using it, and also the Renew 28. So this is the two trainings. It's very important to watch before you start using, and you order your products, you register, and you give to your business partners as well. Now the next step is still don't speak to nobody, don't mention anything to nobody. The next tip is to make a list of 100 people, and then don't think just directly. So don't think direct. So the people you think, and you don't put people on the list because, oh, that person is too big, that person is too small, that person is too young, that person is too old, that person is stupid, that person is not intelligent enough, or that person is too rich, or that person is too busy. Whatever excuses, don't think directly, because you never know. You contact somebody, you drop the message on somebody, you tell somebody about your new business or the product or the technology, but you never know. That person has somebody. He has a family member, maybe he's very sick. So maybe he knows somebody who is interested in the business. So don't think directly, just write everybody in your list. This is very, very crucial. So you write everybody in the list, people you can imagine they're gonna need the business or the products, or also you should write down everybody who you don't think they're gonna need the business or the product. So write down everybody. It's very, very important, and then it has to be a minimum 100 people in your list. Now, step number 5 is to learn your 4 baits, your 4 magnets. So what are the things before you give any information to people, before you send them any video or testimonials or pictures? It's very crucial. Step number 5, that you learn your 4 baits, your story. So the first one is you should put into your story that we have a technology with a company. We have a company, it has a technology which is 10-15 years ahead of its time. So the general public, they don't know about it yet. It's approximately about 0.0001% of the population know about it. So the general public will know about it. It's about 10-15 years ahead. So in today's 2019, so about 2030, 2035, when people know more about this. The second bait, so the second sentence or the second words, what I should include in my conversation when I speak to somebody, is this technology. They have been researching for more than 17 years. They spent $50 million, and everybody said it's impossible. So it took a lot of time and a lot of money until they were able to stabilize a molecule outside of the human body. And then I don't say redoxinary molecules. I just say molecules outside the human body. And then the third one is, it has to be in my story to tell, hey, since they stabilize these molecules, now actually experts says this is the biggest breakthrough in human history since the discovery of the penicillin. So that's the first sentence or first thoughts I have to include in my story. And the last one is, medical professionals are pretty much skeptical. Most of them, they don't believe this. They don't understand this because they haven't studied in the university, in the medical schools. But when they see people, they are using this is very, very health challenge people, they are using this, they are actually speechless, and they are shocked with the results, what this technology, this molecules is doing with people who has a very, very serious health issues. So this is the 4 things. Is always, when I talk to people and I drop the message, it always has to be in my communication, because this is the 4 key elements, key words, which will open people, their mind, their eyes, and they will be most likely, if they are the right people, they will be most likely open-minded to watch your video fully. So it is very, very important, remember that 4 baits, and memorize these 4 baits before you start communicating with everyone. Practice a lot. Now, the next thing is you sit down with your sponsor, somebody who is active in the business, somebody who is producing results. Sit down with the person and go through with your list, with your 100 people list, and let's do a brainstorming with your sponsor. How long you've been knowing that person, what relationship you have with this person, because you're gonna approach different people, have different relationship in a different way. Let me give an example. If you have a buddy who is very very close to you and they have a you have a very good relationship with that person, you're gonna tell your friends, hey, I want to talk to you, it's very important, and you have to watch this video, doesn't matter what, you have to promise me you're gonna do this. I have something really crazy that you deserve to know about. So this is a very very close buddy or family member or whatever. And but still you need to have the four baits before you tell them. And then if you have a different person you haven't met, let's say for 10-15 years, you've been in school working together or studying together in the school, or long time no relationship, then you have to approach that person completely differently. So sit down with your sponsor, and from the 100 list, let's do the first 20 who are the most positive, who are the successful already in life. They achieved something in life. They did something really good and better than the average. Okay, step number 7 is you start contact with the people, and when you go through with the session, then you contact with the people and just ask them questions. How are you? And when you keep showing sincere interest with other people, and I use the form is FORM, which is F for family. I ask people about family. Tell me about your kids. How are your parents? How's your sister? How's your brother? So I'm asking about family. And I also ask questions, open-ended questions with occupation. How is your job? How is your promotion? How is the hotel you work in? Are you still working in that restaurant? So regarding with the occupation, you like it? You work a lot of hours? Did you get a salary increase or anything? The occupation rated. And R for recreation is what did you do in the weekend? Have you been in a holiday, or what did you do in last time when you went out hiking in the mountain, or you went skiing or anything like that? And the last one is motivation. Is just I'm interested in about that what the person is really interesting in. Oh, so what's your motivation? What's motivating you? And so I just talk about the things that is in interest in his life. And then the thing is, when I'm keep showing my interest and people keep talking about themselves, there is two things won't happen. One thing happens is I create such a good relationship with the person because I'm sincerely interested about him, about his family, about his job, and etc. And the other thing is that I'm building a better relationship. The other thing is that actually I am preparing a kind of reflex, a kind of people they have to ask back the question, and how are you? So it's a kind of politeness that they need to be polite and ask, hey Zoltan, and how are you doing? How is your family? How is your... They have to ask the question. But they're going to do this automatically because I asked them first a lot of questions. So this is when we contact with people, how are you? And then we learn how to drop the message. And here's the point when people, and then we have to provocate people. We have to make people ask us, how is your family? How is your weekend? What happened to you? And then you tell the story. So you create your story. You know your 4 habits. Sorry, your 4 baits, not habits. Your 4 magnets. So then you just you create the kind of story. You tell the truth that in full time, let's assume, in full time I'm working with the Amazon as a driver. This is enough just to survive the months and pay the bills. Is not enough to really to have the life what we were dreaming about. So it just pays the bill. It's nothing special. But what I'm really excited about it, that I was able to convince my friend. He's living in London, a very successful entrepreneur, and he launched a new project. So I was able to pursue him to take me under his wing and educate me and teach me. I see a Facebook post on his Facebook that he was educating people about finance and businesses, and he had a buddy he started a business together with. and his second week he earned 750 euros, 650 pounds. And then I was really amazed. So I approached him and I pursued him and I asked him if he can teach me and coach me how he did it and what is this. So I asked him and I was able to convince him. He took me under his wings and he educated me and he's teaching me now how to build a secondary income security. So basically what he did and what he's doing, he has a contractual agreement with the top American biotech company. And this company, they have a technology, is 10-15 years ahead of its time. And they did more than, they have been searching for this technology more than 17 years unsuccessfully, spent more than $15 million. Everybody said in the field that it's impossible to stabilize a molecule outside of the human body, but they did it actually. Around 2008, they were able to successfully stabilize these molecules. And now, today, everybody said in the field that this is the biggest breakthrough ever in the human history since the discovery of the penicillin. You know, penicillin saved a lot of lives, but this technology is absolutely amazing. Medical doctors, they are skeptical and they are actually watching this and observing this new technology very skeptically because they never studied something like this in the university. But when they see the results, what this technology is doing and how it's affecting people's life who are seriously challenged in have health issues, they are just speechless and they shocked how dramatically it's helping people improve their health. So we are very excited about it. We want to be a healthy lifestyle. We want a really healthy lifestyle for the family as well, for the kids. So we want to be healthy and we don't want to live forever, of course, but we want to have a quality life until we die. So, and also financially, it's incredible what is possible today because of the internet and if you do the right things in the right time. So we are very excited about it. This is what happened to us and this is how you drop the message. And when you drop the message, actually you wait. And then when you drop the message, you told the story, you zip it, you close your mouth, and you have a kind of awkward silence. And you wait how the person react. There's 3 types of people they're gonna react. The first type is just start talking about somebody completely different. Oh, have you heard about that car accident, on London? It was amazing how many people get injured. So that kind of is person who's nobody home, is talking about completely different topic. Leave him alone. Not interested about the products, not interested about the technology, not interested in business. So just don't waste your time and just leave him alone. The second type of person, the most people, is skeptical but open-minded. They are on earth, so they are realistic, a little bit skeptical, but they have an open mind and an open eye, so they ask you question back. Wow, what is the name of the company, or what is this technology, or what is this product? Is it a pill, or what is it, drink, or is it vitamin, or what is it? So they're gonna ask you questions related to your message. This is most people. And the third people who are extremely, extremely positive and they are very optimistic. They trust you, they believe you, and they just jump on you and they start telling you, okay, I am in, I want to, how can I get in, how can I get the products, how can I try this, or so on, so forth. So that's the 3 types of people, so please learn about this. Now, the next step is step number 9 is creating the proper poster. Is you are not trying to convince anyone. So you don't try to convince your friend that this is amazing business, you should join me, or this is a product is amazing, you should try it. No. Most importantly is regarding of the business is because you are able to build a bigger organization and you can create a bigger income much, much quicker if you drop your message as a business opportunity. So if you try to find people who are interested in to build a business. Now, if you drop the message, it's very important when you show people, they show interest and they tell you, wow, I'm interested, can I have more information, this and that. Then you have to create as soon as possible the right posture that you don't try to convince them regarding with the business opportunity. And then if they're interested, you must tell them straight at the very, very beginning that, hey, you want more information with the business, with the income. I don't want to promise you anything, and then I don't want you to get disappointed later on. So I don't know if my coach is taking new people on board at the moment or not. I know from time to time he's taking new people on board, but I don't know if this moment he has a new project and if he's looking for new people or not. I know that 2 weeks ago he mentioned to me that he's launching a new project very soon and is going to look for and select some people with his project. So what I can do is I can ask him. Now I'm going to speak to him a couple of days time, and I will ask him if he needs new people, and if yes, I come back to you, and then I can make a recommendation. But I'm not sure if he's going to take you or not. Another thing is we have to convince him, we have to convince her why he should choose you to the team, because when he opens the door, a lot of people are waiting for the queue to get selected for this business project. So it's not you convincing your friend, it's opposite. It's your friend need to convince your mentor or your coach why he is a valuable prospect or a valuable person for this team. This is very, very important, okay? Step number 10, this is what you need to learn. Everything is positive. Whatever happens, any results, it's always good for you. Because either you grow or you learn. But you need both. To grow the business, you need to learn. So you need to have experiences, and also you need to people say yes as well. Of course, they're gonna say, but you need to completely detach from the outcome, how you feel emotionally, so in advance that is not going to happen, that every single person you talk, every single person will join you or interested in a business. So you know this in advance. So this is just only a big numbers game. That's it. But in the fast start training, it will also explain. But learn this. Everything is positive. Either you learn or you grow. But it's always positive, whatever happens. Follow up, follow through when the person is, okay, I'm interested in more information. It's something like you want to know more information about. Yes, definitely. And then you send them videos, what you like most, or testimonials, what you like most, with pictures. That is very crucial. That don't try to send 100 videos in the first day, because nobody will watch it. It's much, much better, and you have much, much more chance people will watch the video if every second day, you spend 1 or 2 videos or testimonials, but you keep sending until the person is say wow, or is interested or like it or whatever. And then you can follow up. Okay, do you have any plan to try the products, or have you ever thought to qualify for this coaching and mentorship program for this business? So you can follow up, but small informations, and then maybe one day you can spend by email, another day Messenger on Facebook, another day on WhatsApp. So different channels. Then it's not the kind of you try to overload information in one channel. So follow up is keep following up until the people say to you, don't send me any more information, or they block you, or whatever they want to do, not to have any more information, or they say I like it, or what is the process now to start this, or so they're gonna ask you a question. So until then, I keep sending. And the last one, and this is the most difficult one, and this is what most people make a biggest mistakes, is they are not counseling. They are not calling the sponsor regularly, not asking questions, and they are not using the sponsor. This is the biggest mistakes what most people do, and this is the biggest things what most people they don't succeed is they don't use their sponsor enough. They don't pursue, and then they don't go after the sponsor and asking them questions. You don't use your sponsor enough, then you have no chance to grow in this business. And then you just you do the consultation, what you have done this week. Doesn't matter how small you did, how a lot activity you did, but you keep analyzing what happened last week, why happened that, and how we can improve. So you keep repeating this process. Discuss with your sponsor what happened last week or what happened today, how we can improve, how we can do better, and you ask new ideas, and your sponsor will help you with experience, with his her experiences, how you can move forward and how you can improve yourself. At the beginning is quantity work, but only quantity work will produce quality work. So at the beginning we have to make a lot of mistakes. At the beginning we have to do a lot of work, and later on and then you keep doing it, you become better and better and better. So the quantity will become a quality, and more effective. You become more people you can sponsor. So counseling and repeat the whole process, starting from the step 3. So you watch the training again if you need. You add more people in your list than before. Number 5, you keep testing and reporting and practicing your 4 habits, 4 baits, not habits, your baits and your magnets. And then you book a strategy session with your sponsor to discuss new ideas. You contacting people continuously, drop the message, create the posture, learn emotionally detached from the outcome, and follow through, and then you do the consultation again. So that's the secret, guys. This is everything what you need to do. If you do regularly, step number 12, you cannot not succeed. And of course, if you do the steps, but counseling is the most crucial. People don't use their sponsor enough. So go and call your sponsor and do brainstorming how we can move forward. Okay. So I hope it will help. It helped a little bit. Any questions? Just please call your sponsor or call me. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.